The title of this session is The Global Financial Architecture and Financial Stability, What Works? We're on a very tight schedule, so I'm going to speak for just 15 seconds and introduce our speakers. Just by way of introduction, events of the past few years have made it abundantly clear that the existing financial architecture does not work. We could spend the entire day, or maybe 2, 3, 4, discussing its defects and its vulnerabilities. This morning's panelists have a much tougher assignment, which I hope they're up to. The assignment is to identify what works, what principles should guide any redesign of the global financial architecture, and, having identified those principles, how those changes could be implemented. And this is such a tough question that we're allowing them only 15 minutes each. And with that, let me introduce the panelists. Our first panelist, going from my left to from my left onwards to my farther left, at least in position, is Jim Hanson. Jim has taught at Brown University, spent 25 years at the World Bank, and is now a consultant for the World Bank and a visiting professor at the Center for Development Economics. Next, Atish Ghosh. Rex has taught at Princeton University, and he's currently Assistant Director and Chief of the Systemic Issues Division at the IMF. And finally, on the far left, Garry Schinasi served at the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System for 10 years, spent 21 years at the IMF, and is now currently independent advisor on financial stability issues. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to our first panelist, Jim Hanson.